When I wake up in the morning and the longest hour warning, I don't think I'll ever make it on time. By the time I grab my books and I give myself a look, I'm at the corner just in time to see the bus fly by. It's alright, cause I'm saved by the bell. If the teacher calls the test, I know I'm in a mess. Set my target, I'm a homer last night. Riding low in my chair, she will know that I'm there. If I can handle it tomorrow, it'll be alright. It's alright, cause I'm saved by the bell. It's alright, cause I'm saved by the bell.
Woo! Sorry about that, people that were waiting.
Fashionably late, as always, because somebody had to pee. So, yeah.
Did have to pee, and I've been pre-gaming all day long since 10 o'clock this morning. Just be
Not
real.
me.
But
Looks like we got a bunch of people in here.
Yeah. So
Hello, everybody. Welcome, everybody.
I'm going to put in the link in the comments. Anybody that has any grievances towards us that are watching
Or love.
are welcome. Are welcome.
Sorry.
Or if you want to jump in,
I
are
blew up
welcome to say what they got to say.
I blew up the group chat with a weird image. So, my fault, bro.
Yeah. So
You haven't seen it yet, so sorry.
Yeah. So you were going back and forth with. Is this a guy that's AFF or what?
He's
that
one
was
of
in the
Mac's
shower?
buddies. Yeah, he's one of Mac's buddies. He talks shit
Oh.
about Brett all the time. That's all I know about him. Because I've never really interacted with him at all. But this
Yeah.
dude hits me up in the DMs on TikTok, and he's like, "Yo, bro, you gotta add me on Snapchat. I got some serious shit on this guy. If you really want him, I've known him for a really long time. Shit he's got on him's pretty fucking weird.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Made videos where he's like in front of his own child talking about raping another child.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's gross.
That is gross.
It's gross.
Do they really have a background for Bayside on this? Like
Yeah.
on StreamYard? That's
No.
crazy.
I uploaded it.
Okay. I was
I
like, damn,
uploaded it.
okay.
Yeah, and since we got the same
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
So
all serious. It's
yeah,
gross.
so catching up on our week, with the whole explaining, if anybody don't know the situation of Nina Spano, who is Nina Spano?
Mhm.
Y'all know everybody else we parody, but Nina is the one that blocked me last year because I had lost a lot of weight, and the trending sound on TikTok was the "How the hell you spell chauffeur?" Chauffeur, and I was like, "How'd you lose all that weight?" And I put Ozempic. Ooh, Rich McGee, Mister Fancy Pants, Rich McGee over here. Fuck you. So I made that, right? And she said I was making fun of her. And I was like, had nothing to do with you, but if you feel that is about you, then whatever. So she blocked me, and then I made a few videos telling people she took Ozempic, and then I told the world that she took Ozempic because she's that important. So here we are a year later. She had blocked me, and then she pops up again saying that, Debbie sent people to her house, but when I had asked her for the proof, she said, "Oh, my lawyer said I couldn't share it." I'm like, "You're full of shit," but I let it go. And then all of a sudden she pops up again in DMs or not DMs, comment sections because she's scared, right?
Of
But
course.
she's doing that. Yeah. So we started that shit up. So now she's a part of our skits.
Yeah, I mean, she had to be. Besides that, at the at the sheer mention of Ozempic, like is your name Ozempic?
Yeah,
Bitch,
yeah.
why are you so sensitive about it?
Yeah,
You know what I
like
mean?
she worked out too, but like, oh my god, someone tell me.
Look, you can make fun of whatever you want. I mean, I've taken a Blue Chew before.
So have I.
Whatever. Make
I'm
fun
taking a
of it.
Viagra. Okay.
Make fun of it. Laugh at it. Whatever you want to do, you know?
Go, Nina. Go, Nina. Go take that Ozempic.
But I've never taken Ozempic. I think I need to, dude. I'm fat as fuck, dude.
Well, Shane said I was fat too, so I guess I gotta.
Figures.
There you go.
Speaking of James, dude made a video to Cowboy earlier talking about bringing Gatorade and water.
James.
Yeah, James.
Who's-
James
Oh,
made a
no,
video
yeah.
talking about Gatorade and water. He is legit trying to do what you and I do. Fuck him.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to do.
Nah.
That's what he's trying to do. And it's weird.
Mm-mm. No. Cowboy's my Jericho. Good. That's good.
I would say that you could do better, but nope.
No. Cowboy's a good one.
Yeah. Jericho is a solid 10. Can't do it.
Oh my goodness. So we got
The love
we
of my
got
life.
Easter coming up and WrestleMania weekend. You know, I'm a big wrestling fan, so
Oh yeah.
WrestleMania's 19th and the 20th, and then I'm like, that's why I'm like, get in here, cut a promo, tell us how bad we are, and we'll listen. I guarantee we'll listen.
Nobody wanted to do it either.
Not right now. I mean, we got 19 people in here. I mean, that's more than 2. Like some.
It's never more than 2, bro.
We got only 2 people in here, but we only got people because of Shane.
It's never more than 2.
But for the screen recorder, try to hop in. You're more than welcome. Share your thoughts.
Share the link again.
Yeah. Let's do it. Wait, referral. That's a referral link. Let's see.
I love you too. Oh, the Krakens.
All right, here we go. Let's post it in here. I mean, it's for anybody that wants to do it, but
You got to stop it. You got to stop.
I'm going to go ahead and post it right there.
It's posted.
Yeah. But anyway, I just so our friend, I say our friend, one of the people that we imitate, AC Punks, you know, like his big news this week was he was able to gain custody of this non-binary kid from her Trumper father. So I don't know this father. I don't know it, but he made sure to say Trumper. So if that's his only sin of voting for Donald Trump, and you're going to allow the girl to live a non-binary life, you're contributing to child abuse. Yeah, you're not a hero. If the only sin is
he's
that
definitely not a hero.
her father voted for Donald Trump, if that's he could have mentioned like, oh, abusive or rape or whatever. No, it's just Trumper father. If that's the only sin, then yeah, Colorado failed the system.
All of his Trump supporting friends on the app silent.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So the ones that said we don't contribute to child abuse and saying, oh, if you have a child that allows to be your child abuse, oh well, now that Punks is doing it, y'all are silent because of the mutual hate you have for us. That's where I have this issue of you'll go back on your morals for mutual hate for us. Just saying.
Right.
I hope that's clipped and recorded. Punks, you're contributing to child abuse. Just saying. Be a parent, not a friend. They're a child. They're a child.
There is absolutely no way with the way that man conducts himself online, just on TikTok alone. There's no way. He is so obsessed with me and my girlfriend, more so my girlfriend,
Yeah.
but obsessed with me now that I'm dating Liz. He is so obsessed with that there's no way that the man has a healthy relationship at home in the first place.
No.
Plus, punks, we've all seen those abusive texts. I think B
Yeah.
could use a lot of help getting away from you in a healthy way.
Yeah.
There's
They I mean
ways.
they do Wiccan or witchcraft, whatever, pee in jars and
That lady is so manipulated.
yeah.
That lady is so manipulated.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for her. But also
Yeah, because she's constantly being compared to Liz. Yeah, I'm sure.
How could you live a life like that, bro?
Yeah.
How? Somebody explain it.
Yeah.
How? If your significant other was constantly comparing you to their ex, how could you live like that?
So, I want to reiterate to all the Republicans that he still hates. Yeah, you're telling me you're okay with this child abuse. I'm just still going to throw that out there. Army Sam, Lizzie, anyone that's friends with him that's a Republican. You're actually not against it. You just don't like us. That's how it goes. And I want that to be clipped. I want that to be clipped and put there just to show your hypocrisy. Stuff.
Facts. It's really fucking weird.
Like, regardless of who you voted
Johnny,
for, right? Regardless who you voted for. So if I took a child out of the home and the only sin of the father was they voted for Joe Biden, that's it, nothing else. But that would be the logic.
I mean, there's a lot we could talk about. Oh my fucking god, what has been happening to me for the past couple weeks? Like, obviously for the screen recorders, I'm not going to talk about it, but like just that alone,
yeah,
it's plenty of reason. Like, I've got to go back to court. I've got to do the right thing.
Oh yeah. The things you showed me. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I got to. I ain't got no choice. But then, like,
what you showed me triggered me because I dealt with that up until I was 15.
Yeah, it's not has nothing to do with who they support as a political party, which is just weird. I totally agree.
So that's going to be the next skit, though. Like, we
got to make it.
We don't like child abusers. Hey, look at my non-binary kid. Cricket.
I guess we already gave away like a little bit of a foreshadowing when we told.
We did.
That's
what I'm saying. It'll be the next skit. The next
skit's totally going to be Friends.
Yep.
Bro, I had no choice. Okay, you had to see it. You had to see it because I did. But now you know who you're talking back and forth to. Dude said he's got a 9-inch wiener.
Right.
Also, that's for all that shit that you send me with people eating all that fucking food. Bitch. Bitch. That's what you fucking get, dude.
The theme song for Friends is "I'll Be There for You." You all right? Yeah.
Yeah. You don't. You don't. You so don't. And I can't go here. Joe, if I showed you, you could relate. He said touche. He said touche. A ghost was a choice. Dude literally considered his wiener to be a ghost. Translucent.
Maybe I should preface this as like, if you are a person that's watching and don't like us, you come into the box, no one else will come in. I won't allow anybody else. You won't get fucking whatever. What do you call it? I've been drinking a little bit.
Yeah, but like the last time, I mean, we had Shane on. Shit just, I had no regrets. Like people have posted about it, like, oh yeah, looking at the regret Charles had later. The only regret I had is we couldn't have a cordial conversation.
No, yeah, we couldn't have. Like, but
So
like,
come
if
in,
people,
come in.
no one else will come in. You can talk to us. No one else will ambush you. That's the word I was looking for. You're gonna get ambushed. Talk to us. You tell us what you want to tell us. Just saying.
Say it out loud. Don't talk over each other like Jarek and I are doing now. Just let's just fucking have a conversation. Jesus.
I'm only going down.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, that's the clip they can use. They'd be like, "Oh, he's so gay." Yep.
So turned on. So turned on right now.
Yeah, you should be. You should.
Makes perfect sense.
Let me share the link again, though. I'll keep sharing the link until, you know.
I honestly do not think anybody will, but that's
No,
just
they're welcome to. They're welcome to. I will let them say what they got to say and won't interrupt them. And then
also, also anybody can use it. It don't matter.
I'll even mute my mic
Mic.
or let them to say what they got to say.
It's open mic night. Make it about you.
Yeah. Tell us a joke. I don't know. Do whatever.
Ooh, jokes. Oh God, I ain't got any good jokes, dude.
I'm just saying, like, if anyone wants to come on and tell jokes, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody, I'll tell you though, seriously, everybody has 5 yo mama jokes just right in their back pocket. Everybody does.
Oh, for sure.
Four of them are all probably the same, to be honest.
Man, we got 21 views. Oh my gosh, just more than 2.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing? Smash that like button.
Oh my God, bro. The funniest shit for me today was just duetting that guy.
Yeah.
Hi, Susie. Was just duetting that. I didn't watch a single video of his.
They give us content. They really do. Like they really do. Without even trying.
Stop it, dude.
I mean, I had a feeling no one would really pop up, but like that's what I said, open mic. Like everybody has every invitation to do so.
Honestly, I think some of them are still sleeping, to be honest.
Hey, when is Freedom Band? Is that tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time does that start?
What up? Don't know who you are, but what up? What is it? 8 o'clock? Yeah, it's 8 o'clock
Eastern. 7 o'clock.
8 o'clock Eastern. Yeah.
All right, because we're the guest on that. So
are we?
That's what they told. That's what Kat said.
I didn't even know.
We did a collab on that.
Oh, so you guys are going to catch us 2 days in a row?
Yeah. That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm willing to hear them out. Let me know what is what. Tell me I'm bad. I like to hear I'm bad. I do.
Yeah. Plus, like this isn't like monetized content either, and like you can literally pretty much say whatever you want. So
yeah, really. Like, tell us we suck. Whatever.
Well, we do, bro.
I mean, yeah, we suck each other. That's right. Oh,
you gotta put you gotta put your tongue out when you suck dick.
I'm waiting for that. Just the videos to come out. Zoom in on it. Zoom on this shit. Tell me I'm a bad boy, Meg.
Oops.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Because none of this is serious for me. Like people think
that's
serious.
That's fair. I was up all night, so whoops. Sorry. I didn't even mean to click at that time.
You good, bro? Trauma dump. Yeah, you know what? They always said I should have been a counselor, so I charge $200 an hour though.
$200 an hour?
Hey, we're good at this though. We're good
Bro.
listeners.
I literally am Lizzie's therapy all over TikTok for free every day.
I believe it. You're getting gypped, bro.
You mean you can charge?
She should cash app you every time she makes a video.
Fuck.
She should.
I didn't even know you could charge. Yeah, there is no limits. For $200 an hour, yeah, you can tell me whatever you want to tell me, dude. Look, I will be yours for 24 hours if you give me $200. You could just tell me.
There you go. There you go.
You
200.
don't get any fucking weird ideas, Johnny. You can't do what you want. You can tell me what you want, you weird fuck.
You did. Yeah, that was last week. I don't know.
Yeah,
what this is, but-
it was totally last week. The episode was a shit show because we all just talked over each other and kind of just said some weird shit. But
Well, you know, I was accused of I was the one being crying about, oh, stop it, please, Shane. No, it was like you came after a girl and then like you made 10 other accounts to keep coming at me. I'm like, okay, bro. Yeah.
God, bro, she made 17 for me in 2 nights.
Yeah.
It's weird.
20 minutes in, man.
I went into the comment sections of like my own video and I was like, wait, somebody was like, oh, she's still going. And I was like, wait till they find out that this is the plot. She responded to that.
She did. I wonder if she'll give another a 7-minute recap, because when you make 7-minute recaps on a show, that means you're a fan.
Oh,
You're a fan.
wait.
You're a fan.
She did say she was blocked from here.
Oh,
Did she
shit.
get
Is
blocked
she?
from here? Did she get blocked from here or was her comments muted?
I thought she just muted.
I don't know. I think she just got muted, but I don't know. Shit, maybe she won't show up maybe she's blocked. Maybe she really is.
I gotta see. Let me see here. Let me
I don't know.
see.
Gotta ask our moderator.
Moderator, where you at, bro? Where is
Bro,
she?
That's literally because there's 19 people in here. There's only 7 people.
No,
that
we don't
like
have
us,
no
so
band
some-
guests. We have no band guests. I just checked. So she can't
Okay.
come in. She was just
The
muted.
rest of those people don't like us, dude, but they don't want to talk about it.
I mean, she could always come in our backup. Like,
Or they could just legit be listening. They could legit be just be listening, which some
Yeah, I
people
mean,
do.
that's great. That's great.
It's weird though.
Go fall asleep now. All right, you hear me?
I don't sleep, bro. Sometimes I do.
Hell, we have people in here that don't like each other. That's even better.
Which is fantastic.
That's what it's all about, bro.
Yeah, not everybody has to like each other.
No. But that's what we allow in here, though. Like no one has to like each other or everybody, but like we have fun.
Bro, I'm friends with people I don't like. That's why I'm friends with Meg. Oh shit, she's in here. Sorry. Sorry. Whoops.
He does, though. I like Meg.
Oh, okay, bro.
Nice.
Hmm. Now I'm sending you a copy of that picture every fucking day, dude. He's like, I'm gonna block you. He's like, I'm gonna block it. Quit pretending, Meg. Feeling's not mutual. You're fucked up, dude.
Well, it's to be expected.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. It's like Lizzie will respond to your videos, but she has yet to respond to any of our skits. You know why? I think because they don't have really any good response because they're really funny. Just saying.
Yeah, they're not funny.
Toot my own horn. Toot on that one.
It's weird though because I went back and forth with her for 2 days over her proof that she found on Google for what firing or a lawyer withdrawing is, and then she literally made a video for me that said, "You know what, Charles? You're right, but it could also be what I'm saying, right?"
It could be that. It could be that, right?
Everyone who's sensitive to words, earmuffs. Lizzie's retarded. She's retarded. I know it to be fact. I wish she wasn't, but she totally is.
Clip that. That's going in the clip box. Hey, what did Ron White say? What did Ron White say, bro? You can't fix.
Ron White says a lot of funny things.
You can't fix stupid.
You ever seen him live, dude? He's so fucking funny.
No, but funny story. I got a funny story though. So
Punk's also retarded.
one of my old roommates was an amateur comedian, was friends with Ron White's sister, who was just as funny as he is. Wrote a book called The Vagina Monologue. Like, we hung out, smoked weed, drank beer. She talked all about Ron White, right? One of my favorite Ron White jokes, which was stolen by the Tiger King. This joke was stolen. It's like, everybody's gay, just how much are you? So, like, when he's like, guys like, I hate them queers. And he's like, what, you don't only watch female and female, just lesbian porn? He's like, no, I watch a man and a woman. He's like, do you like the dicks hard or soft? She's like, no, I like them long and hard. And then the guy's like, I did not know that about myself. That was the joke that Ron White told that was
That's
later
right.
repeated by the Tiger King.
I remember that.
Yeah. Ron White
Oh.
grew up, like, I wasn't alive at the time, but he grew up 40 minutes from me. So,
I honestly, I'm questioning a lot of things because I cannot watch pornography without a penis and a vagina.
You
Fuck,
never
dude,
watched
I'm
lesbian?
gay.
You never watched lesbian porn ever?
I can't get off to lesbian porn.
Some of it's hot.
Doesn't work for me.
Some of it can be hot.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me.
I guess we're somewhat gay then, bro.
I think I'm gay, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck. Sorry, Liz.
Hey.
Sorry, Liz.
No, just
Old.
how gay are you though? Is what the joke was. So
Oh, you didn't, dude.
Paint a bust. Paint a bust. Gay. 69% gay. Damn it.
She said this always.
Hey, Liz, at least you know it just with me, okay? It's just with me. Damn.
That made me cry a little bit.
Damn.
Oh, fuck. Shit. This always happens.
But we
I'm
do make
dead.
eye contact, James. We do.
Oh, bro, when we played Gay Chicken and we both lost. That's true.
We did. No, we both lost. We both won. What are you talking about, bro?
My middle initial starts with a J.
Isn't it Jeremiah?
No, it's Jack, but still.
Mine.
I'm still dead.
I'm gonna send the link again for anyone that wants to just come in and just whatever. Shoot the shit, I guess, or just say we suck. It's fine. Screen recorders, you're welcome.
Yeah, anybody's welcome.
Just saying. You know, this iconic photo is coming up on 3 years ago, bro.
Oh my god, this kiss.
Yes,
This
I haven't
kiss was
seen you at
3
all.
years ago?
it's coming up on it, bro.
That kiss was 3 years ago? Oh
Yeah, I haven't
my
seen you in
God.
3 years, bro. I haven't seen you in person in 3 years. Been too long.
3 years?
Yes, dude. It was
Fuck.
was it May or June of 2022?
Yeah, I guess you're right, dude.
Bro.
3 years.
Yeah.
Nah, this shouldn't happen. That's totally unfair. I'm making it down there.
Yep, you are. Liz, you're
100%.
welcome too. Liz, you're welcome.
Speaking of like vacations and stuff, that totally
you're-
reminded me. I was really insensitive to Liz just earlier today. I totally didn't respond to something she said. I got sidetracked. I'm gonna respond later. Don't worry. Sorry. I fucked up.
Y'all are coming.
Also, I get to see Liz in like 5 days.
That's what I say. 5 days, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I get to see Liz in like 5 days.
Monday the 21st. Ooh, shit.
It's gonna be the best day.
I don't expect to hear from you Monday or Tuesday, but you got to do a podcast on Wednesday. You got to give me an updates, bro.
All right, I'll take my.
Are you going to be together on Wednesday?
Yeah.
That Wednesday?
Yeah, we are.
Well, then shit. Then she's got to be. You and her got to be on the podcast.
That's fair. That's fine. I mean, I'll do it.
There you go.
Don't expect to hear from me Friday or Saturday though.
Fair.
I'm gonna be buried. Buried in work. I don't know where your minds are.
But hey, I mean, from what I'm told, being 5 foot tall makes you a dwarf. By someone that says by someone from that's 4'11", that's shorter than that.
I'm infertile, Susie. I'm infertile. That is by far the weirdest shit that I've ever seen on TikTok. Out of all the things you can go back and forth for, a 4'11" person calling somebody a dwarf is the fucking weirdest shit.
That is an inch taller than she's calling Liz, who is an inch taller, a dwarf. So what the fuck does that make you, Elizabeth?
The weirdest shit.
Stand next door doorknob too. That is the most insane, delusional take I've ever seen on TikTok. And I'm gonna sit here and say, we do not support child abusers, but the main guy you're backing has an RO against his ex, or well, whatever, as an RO, and taking in someone that's I'm non-binary as a child.
Yeah, it's totally child abuse. It's the weirdest.
You've already lost all credibility. I'm just saying. You've lost it all.
I'm not saying that Lizzie has never been right about a single fucking thing in her entire life. But
I'm sure she has.
A
Her track record.
4'11" person talking about anyone else's height and calling them a dwarf is the weirdest fucking argument I've ever came across.
So that must mean that my baby mama is a dwarf. She's 4'11".
It's the weirdest shit I've ever heard. I don't know. Like, literally, it's... You know what's funny about her, too? Is, like, she likes to talk a lot of shit about Liz. And then she goes around saying, well, Liz talks a lot about me. But then the only bad thing that she ever says about her is she's a catfishing dwarf. But then in the next video talks about how she thinks she's attractive. And wants to fuck her. And I'm just like, wow, Lizzie, bro, that's...
Isn't Lizzie bisexual?
I don't
Yeah.
know, but
I think she is. So she totally wants to fuck Liz.
she said at one point that I remind her of her ex. And I'm just sitting around going, bro, nobody has ever considered you their girlfriend. So you don't have any exes. You've got a bunch of bus tickets, stubs. That's about it.
Big Ed.
What up, bro? Fancy meeting you here.
Like I've
Oh, bro,
like
she is.
it's one thing if she was talking shit on you and Liz and made some good zingers, but like if you're gonna be 4'11" and saying that chick that's an inch taller than you, a dwarf, what does that make you?
One of her videos I saw,
I can't believe I had to ask that question. I guess
she like literally she circled Liz and she circled the car that she was standing next to. The car that she's standing next to is an SUV. Okay. And then Liz makes her own video to it and she's standing next to like a 1991 Honda Civic. Bro, that shit comes up to my hip. And it comes up to her shoulder. Fucking dwarf. Fucking dwarf. Anyway, I don't want to talk about her the entire time, although we can. But that is the funniest shit I've ever seen.
we're gonna get a 7-minute breakdown of this short interaction about her, though.
Oh yeah, we are. Oh yeah, we are. And she's gonna be like, Derek is not funny. Can
Oh
anyone
yeah,
under-
she said I'm not funny, but
Can
she
you
always said I was
understand what she
funny
says?
before that. Only when she said I wasn't funny, but said I was funny when she, liked me.
Like legit, I cannot watch all of her video. Like
No,
anytime she ever puts one out, because I'm like,
I can't even watch 5 seconds.
for me, I can't. It's not that I don't want to, so that I could pick it apart and make my own video. Because I like doing that, but it's like I legit can't watch her whole videos because I can't understand what she says.
can't. I refuse to watch it too because it's just like she'll repeat herself, and I'm like, I'm not doing it.
It's
Not
so
doing
weird.
it. And
It's so weird.
And I was told that by her Buffy that not to me personally, but we're the side with the funny ones. I have yet to find anything that was relatively funny. Oh shit, that's good. But yeah, how many times I've been told I'm not funny is a lot. But then I get the what did I get in 2022, bro? What did I get in 2022? Court gesture. Conservative court gesture. Thank you very much. Because they found me funny.
Won a whole fucking award.
I did an acceptance speech and everything.
Bro,
Because
also,
I was
Johnny, by the way, bro, like I legit don't take offense to that. Only because I really don't think that I'm funny. I literally talk shit to people for my entertainment. I don't care who watches.
bro.
And I know that
We
doesn't
feed off
matter.
each other. Why do you think our skits are so popular? We feed off each other.
It's so funny. I love talking shit to people. I do not care who watches it. I do it for me. I do it for me because they're gonna make 35 more videos.
But we make a skit every week, and like I've seen the comments where like, oh, their skits aren't working. They're not upsetting you. They're upsetting you enough to talk about it. We're a topic of conversation. So you're watching, and you're saying they're not funny. Is that the best you got? I really want somebody on that side that said they're funny to clap back.
Nah, bro.
But the clapbacks I see is just dancing and lip syncing. Come up with something clever. I will give you, I will duet your video if you can do something funny and tag me. Tag me.
Yes, please. Somebody do it.
But you're boring with the I'm gonna lip sync to Creed. I can do that, bro. I can do that. Like, come on. Like,
I think
come
that's-
come back at something. Don't be like, oh, they're bullies. Oh, they're this. No. Come at me with something good, and we can have this back and forth and see who wins. Right? Right?
Yeah. I mean, realistically, going back to Lizzie, just because she loves it when I talk about her, she suffers from erotomania. If you don't know what that is, Google it. Erotomania.
Are you googling it right now?
No, but
I guess I'm going to. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Google it. That's what she suffers from. That
I'm gonna
lady.
erotomania. Okay.
Yeah. Tell me it's not. And it's weird that I get into this very, very public, very, very serious relationship with
Yeah,
Liz.
I believe it. Yeah, I believe it.
I get
I
into
believe
this very, very public, very, very serious relationship with Liz, and then suddenly she doesn't want to block me anymore. Suddenly she just wants to make content about it, content about me. It's weird. It's weird behavior. And Meg, I know you're friends with her. I know you're friends with her. I'm sorry for talking shit, but the lady does not know when to quit.
Yeah, but Meg, I think Meg can.
Well, I would never want Meg to talk negatively about her, so I'm not.
I know. I'm
obviously
just saying, like
saying
Meg is one of the rare people that can differentiate. Okay. But yeah, Meg can differentiate. All that.
Okay, you might be right. You're probably fair. Bro, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's all jealousy. It's all jealousy related.
See, there you go. See,
I mean, I also agree. I agree. I don't either. Like I don't quit. I'm not going to.
it's
a lot of the
fun
times-
though. I'm having fun. This is what we do. It's fun.
Fuck you, bro. Just quit. You're blocked. You're blocked forever.
Gotta get in the bear.
You're blocked forever, dude. I'm only like 3 inches, so I couldn't tuck it.
You're only 3 inches.
Yeah. If I was fully erect and laying on my belly,
Oh wait, I knew that. I knew that.
I couldn't touch the ground if I was fully erect and laying on my belly.
I'm 2.5. I'm 2.5.
I know, dude. Stop giving away my secrets. Let it out. Just let it out. I mean, honestly, I wish she would, but no, she definitely won't. And honestly, I don't. None of us should be surprised because she did describe herself as having little man syndrome. It's exactly what you would expect out of somebody with little man syndrome.
So like we got 27 here. I was, like we were like when we were told that, oh, we only had 2 at one point. Like I think we're doing pretty good.
No, Meg, I legitimately said on live, like I think the other night, it's like we some of the OGs, myself included, we are responsible for turning the app into what it is, which is just a flaming pile of dog shit. Like we totally ruined it. It used to be like some lip syncing and stuff like that. Nope. We all started going back and forth with each other and fucked it all up. Now everybody does it. And I'm not saying that we necessarily started it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
Yeah.
we were the biggest proponents. I know I was. I went back and forth with Misfit for 2 years. So
That was fun. That was fun.
just saying.
Right. That was a good season of TikTok. I feel like this season is kind of like it's good because you and I are collaborating on videos. Like this season has been like we took shots at Austin Foreman, Shane, Lizzie, Nina,
Powell.
which I explained earlier in the show. Who else did we take shot? Oh, Army Sam. That was a good one. We definitely got to get the listen up to portray her.
Yeah.
Hell, she has a good Lizzie impression too. Jesus.
Yeah, we're gonna collab with her on the Friends episode. Yeah, the Misfit Days was the best TikTok season for sure. This current one, and the way that we are kind of manipulating the system, second best season. I don't care what anyone says. I'm having the most fun that I've had on TikTok in a long time.
I know, like I had fun in 2022 doing all that, but I'm having even more fun. This time has been a lot more fun collaborating
Yeah,
because it's driving people crazy.
it's so funny, dude. It's so funny. No, it never sleeps. It's never going to. I'm never gonna let Drama Talk sleep.
It will never go to sleep.
I enjoy it too much.
Yeah.
I enjoy it too much.
I enjoy being the one that, or being the ones that can take what people say and use it against them. Because you're constantly seeing it where they'll say with their full ass chest and then say they never said it, and I'm like, I'm just parroting you, but I'm the bully for that. I mean, we've been on whiteboards for this shit, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Shane on our podcast said that I was worse than he was.
Worse than he was. What does that mean?
Worse than he was. And I'm confused by that statement alone, simply because like I think he said that he's like the worst that there is. So does that mean I'm the worser of the worst?
I guess. Let's be the worst though. That's the thing is like I'm okay with that. I'm okay with people thinking that. You know why? It don't matter what they fucking think. It's about who they like. It's like politics. We are in the they're like these people are bad, but our guy is great. Right? TikTok is a lot like politics. Don't matter what side, right? Because we have Republicans and Democrats that hate us, right? We've united that front. And then hell, we got Democrats in here too. But they're funny.
To be honest, like I grew up pretty hardcore Republican.
I
Like,
grew up
those were just-
hardcore. I did too.
It's like
I did too.
I think a lot of people in here
I
can
grew up
probably
in the South.
relate. But like, yeah, I grew up pretty hardcore Republican. Like I got fed all that weird bullshit. TikTok and the conservatives on TikTok showed me how unfun it is to be Republican.
Really?
Yeah. Seeing how like because so here's the thing. Like I've went back and forth with some of the big leftist leaning creators. Consciously, I Speak, Tizzy. I went back and forth with all those people for a long time.
Yeah.
Had several tens of thousands of followers back then too. I have never been more doxxed or had more people showing up to like my private Facebook account or my public Facebook account and make the weirdest comments ever than when I went back and forth with Misfit. It was the worst of the worst as far as like what they were doing and what they were saying. It's grotesque bullshit. Conservatives on TikTok have made it to where I couldn't support it. Like, could never.
I became 5 years ago. I became a right-leaning libertarian.
I lean a little right libertarian.
Yeah, I'm right-leaning, but right-leaning libertarian probably lines up with some classic liberal views. And especially where I work, Republicans don't like the hardcore Republicans wouldn't like that where I work. They wouldn't. You know where I work.
I proved I speak wrong one time, and the dude doxed my entire life.
I
And then
missed all
blocked me.
that. I missed all that.
It was like on my OG account. But I mean, it's not that I don't think that it happens on both sides. I think everybody's just weird, like putting up personal information and shit like that. But I think I've been doxxed so many times and all that shit. Like literally, one of the weirdest times that I've ever been doxxed was by fucking Bart and his reptilian wife or whatever.
He's
That
dead
was
now, right?
yeah, that was so weird. When they doxed me, like they were calling my phone number. Don't even know how they got my phone number, but they were calling my phone number. But then whenever they dox me, they dox the address to a house in a totally different state from when like my identity was stolen. They doxed that house. And I'm like, I don't even know who lives there, bro. Like you totally got the wrong house. Totally the wrong one.
I've never to me that's weird to do that over online beef. Like it's not that serious. It's never that serious.
No, I
You know what I
mean,
mean?
I don't
Not
know.
enough to do that. Not enough to do that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't resort to that. Like I don't care. Don't get me wrong though. I'll show a full name because they've done it to me. So I'll show a full name.
Oh yeah, I'll do it too.
Facts.
Especially if they put their name
100%.
out there. Especially if they put their name out there.
Speaking of names, bro. Liz and I was talking just the other day, and I didn't know this, but that dumb bitch Lizzie. God, dude. She made a video that I fucking died. I should have just uploaded it so we could all see it. She made this fucking video about this dude, and like she showed his whole Facebook, and on his Facebook was like his full name, and then later in the video blocked out his name, but then left her full name in the top, top of the video, and her email. It was the funniest shit. But then on her Facebook page, she blocked out her last name. You're so stupid, bro. I gotta show you that video because it was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
You got to. All right, let me put the invite again, just for anybody that's screen recording or wants to shoot the shit. Come on, come up here. You won't be ambushed. Just saying. Just open mic. Share your feelings. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm like, no one showed up. We're not having a good time. I'm having a great time. Screen recorders. We're having a good time regardless if you show up or not. Just saying.
Thanks.
It's a free invite. Free invite.
Oh, you are totally right about that, dude. Like eventually I got so like I was like, wow, I totally feel bad for talking shit about this dude. You're right about that one.
Yeah. He stopped doing it after a while.
Give me 2 seconds.
I think he had enough. Okay. I think he had enough after that. It's all right because we're saved by the bell. I'm all by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself. Anybody? 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 I don't know, Joe. I don't watch Lizzie's videos. I just don't. Someone jump in for fun. I mean, shit. Do it. So, how is everybody? Anybody drinking? No, just me? Okay. Oi. Oi, oi. You're drinking? Cheers. Cheers, Chris. Cheers, Chris. And you only got what? A month or two left? I'll tell her. Aye. Cheers. Cheers, 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 cheers. There he is.
What I miss?
Oh, I'm just trying to get people to jump in. Or
Oh,
drink. Or drink. You know. Let me just put the link out again.
Meg, one of the last videos that I've seen of you, I've seen of you said that you put your pregnancy on hold. So technically you can drink. So that's a
that
lie.
was good. That was fucking funny. I ain't gonna lie. That was funny.
I've always loved her fucking sarcasm. She was one of my favorite people going back and forth with.
Yeah, she was good at it. She was good at it.
Jess.
Yeah,
Meg
so
and
like
Jess were like my favorite two people to
So
go.
like, you know, back in 2022 when you were going back and forth with her and it's on and I would see her go clap back at you, I'm like, okay, she can hold her own. She's funny.
Yeah, she was funny.
She's fucking funny.
She
I
was
give
funny.
it to her. And I couldn't hate her for it.
And
Could
do you
not
know what-
hate her for it.
Do you know what the best part is? I think
What?
that we both were doing it, and neither one of us were hurting each other's feelings.
No,
You know what I mean?
no, you
So
can't hurt her.
That's how you know she's a real one.
Yeah.
Always respected her for that.
I also respected her when she so I was accused of one of the ones accused of supposedly unaliving Mel, right?
Facts.
And she jumped on and got after that troll account, which I think was Army Sam, and got onto her. And I'm like, you know what? I can't say a bad word ever about her again because she stuck up for me when she didn't have to.
True.
So, because I was on the opposite side, but she did it anyway.
Meg's content back and forth with fucking Shane was hilarious, dude. She has him pegged like every single time.
Yep.
That's the
I
funniest-
would pay money if I wish she would have been on here when Shane was here. That would have been great. That would have been great.
would have been great. I don't know. Liz's video towards Shane. That shit killed me too, dude.
You were in the
Shane's in his-
comments? Oh yeah, you were, but that would have been even funnier if you got on here and would have read him.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Shane is so easy to like torment. That's the problem. It's like
Yeah.
so easy. Like you can get under his skin so fucking easy.
Yeah. I just want to reiterate, you know, like something I mentioned earlier. So, like, regardless of politics, like, you know, punks here got custody of some kid that's non-binary or whatever, and said, "I'm rescuing this non-binary child from her Trumper father." If that's the only sin, then you're contributing to child abuse. Just saying. I want that to be heard because it's a child. Like they shouldn't be dealing with non-binary. Like no, like that's not okay. That's
My personal
not
opinion
okay.
is my personal opinion is let kids be kids. But the
Yeah.
weirdest part is like all of his Republican friends that literally made videos saying exactly that.
Yep.
That aren't
And they're
saying
just
nothing.
silent. They're fucking silent now because they hate us.
That is the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
Just saying. But like, if that's the only sin that father had, because it could have been like, I got this kid away from an abusive father or a father that sexually assaulted her. No, it was just her Trumper father. That was it. That's it. The fuck.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. So regardless of politics in here or what you voted for, that's
The
bullshit.
weirdest part about that entire video is he took a custody case and turned it political.
Oh yeah.
That to me, that's the weirdest part.
Yeah, it had to be about Trump.
It's so weird.
So if that's it, if that's the only reason why, the system failed. They're not old enough. The kids are not old enough to be like you're. I'm just gonna say it. Like being non-binary, you don't understand basic biology. Just saying. Like either you're male or female, whether you identify male or female. There's two genders. There's not there. This whole that's the thing is that credibility that you think you had or think you're a good person, like you've lost all credibility. Same.
In my personal opinion, there's only two genders. Personality is a social construct.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
That's my personal opinion.
So they're doing a kid the disservice for allowing that when that kid is really young.
No, nobody believes that dude.
No.
By the way, nobody believes him.
No one believes him. But like if that's what he posted on TikTok, like out here saving our non-binary child from her Trumper father. If that's
Joe
the
Campbell.
only thing that because
weird.
he didn't want that child who was a female to do that at her age. How dare him, right? That he wants to be child to be normal, have a normal, or take get some psychological help to see what's going on. How dare him, right?
Totally
Because he
weird.
voted for Trump.
Different.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
Whoops.
What I'm saying is, Meg, what I'm saying is, if that's the only sin of that dad, that they got custody, I think it's a ridiculous reason. Regardless of what my opinion is on the whole subject, you heard my whole opinion. But if that is the only reason, I don't like that. Just because they voted for Trump doesn't mean they're
It's
somewhat
it's
evil.
weird.
But I don't know. I don't know the dad. But
Also,
they could have mentioned that.
They are constantly on record of being false in their winnings in court. So at the same time, I don't even believe that that's the case.
No.
Don't believe that they won.
See, that's the thing is that I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is the way he portrayed it was just a Trumper father. Like that's it. Like there's no context to what this man was like. This man could have been abusive. I don't know. Like I would have made sure to like put that out there instead of being like, oh, well, he's a Trumper. That's not a reason to take away a kid from the father. It's not. It's
No, and
really not.
but it's also weird to like publicly display that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Regardless of my opinions beyond that,
It's
what I
weird to
said-
put it. It's weird to put that spin on it and just be like, "Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I won." By the way, politics. That's so weird.
like if I rescued a kid, I wouldn't say, especially years ago, I rescue her from her by Joe Biden voting father. That has nothing to do with it.
Do you
I
know
would
how
want
many-
to know the context.
Do you know how many things I do in my personal life that I could post about that would be like bragging about things? I don't do that type of shit because like I don't want notoriety from it. But it's like it's so weird. It's so weird to use your child for clicks and views on TikTok in the first place, regardless of the situation.
Right.
And you're
Right.
using your child on TikTok, or it's not even your child, it's someone else's child. You're using someone else's child for clicks and views and making it political. It's fucking gross. It's
Right.
gross.
Shocker.
Oh, J-Ro, you're fucking absolutely right about that. Like, we had no cell phones with cameras on it when I was growing up. I guess you did have cameras, but you didn't have a whole lot of memory. Like, if some of the shit that I did when I was younger that was filmed, fuck, bro. People would have a different opinion of me. Different opinion of me. Well, no,
So-
actually, they wouldn't. They already think that I'm a scumbag, so it would be the same.
Well,
Never mind.
yeah.
I take that
So-
back. I withdraw my comment.
So like I as a young kid there you buy fireworks and firecrackers, whatever. There'd be frogs in the summer.
53.
right? There'd be frogs in the summer. So we put one little firecracker in the frog's mouth like it was a cigarette. And then we lit that shit.
Yeah.
Animal cruelty, I get it. Oh my god, another clip.
PETA would have a fucking field.
Yeah,
there, bro.
so like, yeah, that shit fucked him up. He was still he was still alive after it happened, but like he would be pretty fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That we were young kids, but yeah, we did it. We did the shit. Turning the frogs gay. Yeah, that's we stuck. Yeah. There you go. Animal cruelty. Add that to the list of how bad I am. Make the video instead of telling me on YouTube.
I mean, you put that out there into the fucking world, bro.
I did.
Right now, you only have yourself to blame for that. You're the one that said it.
I killed a frog with a firecracker. I'm sorry. It was fun. Ain't gonna lie.
I mean, anybody that uses a bluegill for cut bait, you got to stun them. How do you
Yeah.
stun them? You throw them on the ground as hard as you can.
Yeah.
That's how you stun them.
Yeah. Killed a turtle too one time because he kept biting the fishing line, and so I'm like, all right, let's just stab him with a knife. Quit messing with the line.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I've killed a couple of turtles in my time. I ran over two birds. Ran over
Birds are,
two birds.
birds are fun to run over.
But how the fuck does that happen?
They just like one time a bird flew in my general, like it landed right on the road. No time to react. Boom. And then I look at the back, there's just feathers flying. Yeah, bro. Like
Joe is that old, bro. You remember payphones?
I do remember payphones. One time I accidentally called 911 on a payphone.
And then the movie Phone Book, like
I do remember that. Phone booth
phone booth. Same
with
thing.
Colin Farrell.
Yeah. Phone Book. Why'd I say Phone Book?
Because they used to be a thing. Now they're not.
I said that so confidently.
I knew what you meant, though. I knew what you meant.
I think they still have phone booths somewhere around here.
My first phone was a Nokia, I think. But it only had like the Snake
yeah.
game on there.
Who didn't have a
Whatever.
Nokia? You know what my favorite cell phone ever was? My favorite
What?
cell phone ever. The Nokia N75. And
Shit.
the reason was it was a flip phone, but like on the front screen, it had an MP3 player. So you legitimately could play all your music on
Yeah.
it. It had 3 buttons: play,
Yeah.
fast forward, rewind. That's it. Favorite cell phone
Day,
ever.
the day I got a BlackBerry, though, when I found out you could surf the internet on a BlackBerry, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is the best it gets." This, and then of course now we got fucking iPhones and shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, when I got a BlackBerry, I thought I was hot shit.
I honestly liked the Samsung Blackjack over the BlackBerry.
Yeah.
I think their keys were so much better than the BlackBerry.
Yeah. Straight to corn.
Bro, this is YouTube. You can totally say porn.
Yeah, we're not on TikTok.
Yeah, we're not on TikTok and we're not getting paid for this. So
I did have a Razor too, Meg. I did have my second phone ever was a
I did
Razor.
too.
And I thought
did
it was
too.
hot shit then too.
I did too. I only had a Razor though because it was free whenever I signed up to AT&T.
There you go. Yeah.
So that's the only reason I had a Razor. Didn't really want a Razor, but
Yeah, I thought I was hot shit then.
oh, the Sidekick, that was my shit too.
Yeah.
Totally love the Sidekick.
I didn't have a smartphone until I was out of college. That's what's crazy. I feel old, man. I went to college, my freshman year of college in 2006, and we're coming up on 20 years on that shit, bro. That seems like yesterday.
Right?
Yeah.
Time fucking flies when you're having fun. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. You're right.
And honestly, I mean, I have an iPhone now, but I still like Samsung better than I like iPhones, to be honest with you.
Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it.
No way, dude. I would have
Stop
graduated.
it.
I would have graduated in 04.
Get the fuck out of here, Susie. Get the fuck out of here.
No, that's not true.
No way. No way.
That's not true. That's false. Also false. Doug, I believe that. You're like 73.
No way. No way.
There's no way that's true. The world has been kind to you, Susie.
You have aged gracefully. Damn.
No, you didn't. 98. You were close though.
Not what? The what?
What?
I would have never guessed, bro.
What? What?
Doug, you graduated in 88?
God.
The world has been pretty kind to you too, dude. Not gonna lie.
Oh shit. God dang.
Fuck, dude.
Shh, 55. He's 55.
55. Same age as Johnny.
Shot. Everybody just sharing their age here. I
Y'all
graduated.
adopting
I
yourself,
graduated in 2006. I will be 38 this year. I'm 37 now. Probably, Meg. Probably. And that's crazy.
I know you can't wait for the
36.
weekend, bro. Neither can I. It's gonna be so fun. Jarek, if you want to involve yourself, Johnny and I have decided that we're gonna roast each other this weekend. So we're gonna do friendly roasts.
I could do a roast, bro. You know this.
Bro, you skipped a fucking number, bro. Stop fucking lying to yourself. Stop lying to everybody else. We all know you're fucking 53. Stop it.
I'm up for a good roast. I want people to roast me. I want people to do it.
I think it's gonna be like friendly, pretty much. Between
Yeah, but
friends.
I've
Like, we're
always
gonna roast
wanted
each
to.
other.
I even want people that hate me to roast me.
True. Me too. Me too. I
Try
enjoy
it. Because I'll say worse things than anybody could ever say about me to myself. Like you said.
Oh, true.
There's nothing anybody could say that I haven't said to myself that are worse. Dang.
I did get my beard from Spirit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This shit is terrible. Fun fact though, it would be nice, but I got burned pretty bad when I was a child. So I can't grow hair there or 2 spots on my chest. Completely bald.
I'm not a hairy guy. I can't grow hair on my chest either.
I got scars on my legs. 1st, 2nd, 3rd degree burns.
Man, no open mics, but we'll get a 7-minute recap, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, we will. Nobody wanted to show up. It's irritating.
I would show up to y'all's podcast if y'all invited me. Just saying for the screen recorders. Because 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, I showed up to a podcast and I was grilled on who I bullied by Nurse Red Pill Jenny and Brokich. And
Yeah,
they
you
asked,
you were one of the only people that showed up into that thing.
yeah,
Too.
they were like, they went down a list, dude, a whole fucking list. And Harold's been in the comments before. They asked me about Harold. At the time, I didn't know who Harold was. I was like, who the fuck is Harold?
I remember that. That was the funniest shit. Who the
Yeah.
fuck is Harold? Little did you know, Jesus.
Jesus. I wonder what happened to Nurse Red Pill Jenny. I haven't seen her in a long ass time.
I don't think anyone knows.
Hell, I don't even know what happened to Brokich. I guess he's still on TikTok.
Jesus.
But he was very upset that Trapped got called out for their weird ass comments about 15-year-olds. So
Yeah, I don't care who you are. If you can defend that, you're gross.
Yeah.
Flat out. That's it. That's all I need to know about somebody.
tarped, exactly. Tarped. terps. Meg knows.
Head
Meg was there for all of this shit. Head
Yeah,
wrong.
it's gross behavior.
He blocked me on Facebook. I had tagged Tex and Dana. Hey, he's coming into my area. In his comment section. That motherfucker blocked me.
It's weird that he knows Tex and Dana by name.
Oh, but did he realize when he made that fucking video for Tex and Dana's wedding, who was congratulating Jeff and Dana?
I don't know. Probably not. But
Oh, God.
he's a weird guy. That's all there is to it.
Very, very. It'd be funny if he came on the podcast.
Oh shit, I would have him on. Why not?
I totally would.
I'd totally have him on. Should have just made a TikTok about it. That's what you should have did.
Yep. Invite.
That's why I said what I said about Shane the other day. Like I respected the fact that he came on because
Yeah,
we've invited multiple people. Even Freedom Fam has invited multiple people, and they've said absolutely not. Just not even doing it. It's totally weird.
I doubt that would happen.
Yeah, I totally doubt that would happen. You know what's weird about Austin is Austin removed all of his videos about his wife over the past couple of days.
Wonder why, bro.
I don't know. Trouble in the Foreman house.
Maybe you found a new Dr. Pepper.
He totally found a new Dr. Pepper.
Stale. It got stale.
you know what I was gonna do today, and I didn't do it. I still might, but I didn't do it. Like his mother-in-law made a video talking about how she was like Allie's mom and blah 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 blah. And if you want to talk shit about her, you got to go through me. Blah blah blah. That type of thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna stitch her. I was gonna stitch her video and be like, "Does Austin Foreman know that you're trying to have a voice on TikTok?" That's all I was gonna do.
You're not supposed to be talking on TikTok, bro.
That's all I was gonna do. I only decided against it because like I don't really have anything bad to say about Allie or
I don't either. I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit about his personal life. It's just the fact of his persona, we're AFF, we're a family. I don't give a shit about Craig either. We're a family. We have staff. The fact that we have made fun of groups before, right? Band Fam Reloaded. AFF has fucking staff. For what? What do you do? Do you get paid? Do you get benefits? Do you get time off?
They got a whole Discord talking about
motherfuckers saying I'm leaving AFF staff. And the cringiest thing of all, okay? I'm just gonna say this, Austin Foreman. I hope this gets to you. The cringiest fucking thing I ever seen on TikTok was some guy made a rap about him. Austin fucking Foreman. And then he goes into this rap of just rapping about Austin, how great he is. I said, what? Like, what the fuck is this?
If you're opening for people like Afro Man, like your career's pretty much in the tank. Just saying.
He opened for Afro Man?
He did, yeah.
Why?
I have no idea.
Why the fuck would Afro Man think he's...
He posted about it like he was so proud. It's weird, dude. I don't know. I'm not talented. I couldn't open for Afro Man, so I guess I don't really have much to say.
Someone mentioned villains. Yeah, well, that turned out to shit too, didn't it? In the end.
I don't know. I think I agree with Austin. I don't think women should have a voice.
No. No.
That's getting screen recorded.
Yeah. Women shouldn't have rights. Well, I'm just gonna say this, so I'm gonna get canceled. Women shouldn't have rights. Okay.
No, that's true. That's true. I
Yeah.
agree with Johnny.
Like women should just shut up and never speak a word ever again.
Women should not drive. That's
Nope.
facts.
Nope.
That's facts.
Women are only good for 3 things: cooking, cleaning, and vaginas. Wait, actually, women are good for 4 things: cooking, cleaning, vaginas, and their sisters' vaginas.
Facts, though. Facts.
I didn't steal that. That was original thought. I didn't steal that from a YouTube video at all. None of that.
There's a couple songs out there like that. Bro, why you gotta fucking tell our secrets, dude?
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's
Yeah.
horrible.
Just women, just show me your genitals and that's it. Don't do anything else. Don't want to talk to you.
I want to see some genitals. Liz. Show me your genitals.
Your genitalia. Knock knock. Who's there? It's me. Wondering why you're not naked. Knock knock. Who's there? Me again. Still wondering why you're not naked.
Such a funny song, dude.
Yep. But I hope they just clip that.
Your
Where they said,
genitalia.
Did you hear that? All you want to see is women's genitalia.
I can't believe they went on a podcast and talk about women's genitalia.
And they're only good for
So
3 things: cooking, cleaning, and vaginas.
Vaginas. Show me your genitalia.
Mm-hmm. E equals MC vagina.
I don't know, bro, but you got a picture of a tucked wiener. That's all I can say.
E equals MC vagina.
Now you know who you're dealing with.
I want to
You
have
know
sex
you're
with
dealing
your
with.
vagina. Vagina.
We should have uploaded that video. We
Yep.
should have played it. Should have been the outro today.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's not. Bro, there's been 15 of you in here for an hour and 27 minutes. Thanks for sticking around with us.
I know. That's awesome.
Does not look like there is going to be any opposition or anyone that loves us that wants to show up either. That's what's fucked up the most.
What the hell, bruh? I'm going to say it one more time.
Even people that like us don't even want to come in here. That's how we know that we're shit. That's going to get screen recorded.
I hope so. I hope there's a 7-minute recap because that means you're a fan. Elizabeth.
He said,
Which is fine. We need like people that want to do conspiracy theories on us, you know. You're full of shit, Meg.
oh
On
my
stage,
fucking God. She's lying her
Fuck outta
fucking
here.
ass off, dude. She's just pregnant and not wearing makeup. That's the problem.
Nah. Yeah, just say what you really mean. You don't have stage fright. Give it a break.
Yeah. You know you ain't gonna show that fucking hair or that fucking massive forehead in here, bro. Quit pretending.
I am happy for you though. Congratulations. I can't wait to see you actually have the baby.
Yeah, that's solid. Congratulations. I know that I've said that before, but yeah, congratulations. Changes you. Kids are so beautiful.
Mm-hmm. They are. They're a huge blessing.
Kristen, do not even fucking start preaching, bro. Due date?
What's the due date, Meg?
Y'all picked out names?
Oh yeah,
Don't divulge it if you don't want to.
May 4th. Oh shit. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, that's really soon.
Yeah. She can divulge it on the group chat. If
That's
she
really
wants.
soon. That's Kristen's mom's birthday, so make sure you go the day before or the day after. Fuck Kristen.
Name is secret. I can respect that.
It's fair. It's fair. Don't want to give it to your enemies anyway. They'll probably really fuck that up.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No shit. Okay.
Ugh. What, bro? Don't call me out my name.
I'm getting another beer.
Another beer, dude.
Another beer.
I drank all mine. I only got 12, and I'm not even feeling it. I should have got a 24 pack. It's my fault. It's my fault. Charles. Have a beer for you or 3. Yeah. I had 12 already. Should not have went with Coors Light. That's my first problem.
Like, I started drinking 10 a.m. because I knew we were gonna have a good show. You know what? Like, I just thought of something.
You know, that's totally not true. Like, women have it the easiest during pregnancy. Like, men have it the hardest. Stop pretending. Oh fuck, that's gonna get screen recorded. No, pregnancy is a beautiful thing. If I'm being honest, it's a beautiful thing.
It is.
Especially whenever the doctor is going into your girlfriend or wife's vagina with 2 hands to get the placenta. And then you're like, bro.
It doesn't feel beautiful.
You're like, bro, can you add a couple extra stitches in there when you're done? It is a beautiful thing. It does fucked up shit to the woman's body, but pregnancy is a beautiful thing. You can fight me on it, but pregnancy is a beautiful thing.
It was scary for me when I was young. I was 24. My first child was born, and we tried a home birth. First child. Yep. Had a midwife. And then the baby was breech. So we had to go through emergency ambulance to the hospital. Needless to say, we were treated like we were drug addicts. So yeah, that was not fun. Emergency C-section, so I had to stand outside of the operating room waiting for my child to be born. And so like so they do the C-section, and then like they finally allow me in the room. Yes, Meg. They thought we were just fucking crazy. They did a drug test on my baby mama. And you know, we had said the midwife is not cheap either. Like it was like $4,500 for a midwife. to secure one. Regardless,
The trick
Well,
is
it
a
is-
swimming pool.
yeah. So I get in there, and I look over, and not to freak anybody out if you haven't had a baby before, but I think only Meg has. But like, C-section was not pleasant to look at because it's like they had their stomach like wide open to get the baby out.
Yeah, it's very brutal.
It's but she was under anesthesia, so like she didn't know she was out. Like they put her in anesthesia, she was out. So I got to take my kid to what do they call it? After they're born, where they put them at?
The NICU? No, I don't know.
That's where he went eventually, the NICU.
I don't have any fucking clue.
I
I don't know what any of that shit's about.
Anyway, I took him to the room where he was there for a minute, and they're like, we gotta put him in the NICU, which is because it was an emergency C-section, so they wanted to monitor him, right? He didn't get to see our kid, for the first day. She had to wait the next day. Incubator, thank you. Nursery, fuck. See, the nursery. You'll be fine, Meg. You probably have shit lined up. You'll be fine. As long as you have a doctor lined up, you'll be fine.
The weirdest part before it happens is like you get scared during the Braxton Hicks
Yeah.
contractions. That's when you're like, oh fuck, I have no idea what's going on.
Right. So they spent, I want to say 5 days in the NICU, and we were treated pretty bad. But like, of course, my ex-wife wanted to, breastfeed him, and they were all insistent on the formula. So like, she was very adamant about it. I'm more like, I don't know, just whatever we can to get this kid home, so we can just go home. Yeah, it was not fun. So
No,
next
staying in
time,
staying in
next-
the hospital is the worst.
next kid we had, she wanted to do a VBAC, vaginal birth after a C-section. So we tried it, but same thing happened. Breached baby, emergency C-section, but we already had a doctor lined up, so it was way more. It was smoother than because we had a doctor lined up, and it went way. So we still did the emergency section, but like she got to see our daughter not long after she came out of anesthesia, so it was fine. So Meg, I don't want you to freak out. You probably have a doctor lined up. Even if that something like that happened to you, you won't be treated that way. So you should be okay. But yeah, it was an experience. But I will say this: my son, my oldest, great kid. I'm very proud of him. I have a lot of good things. Like he's better. He's going to be a better man than I am. I will say that he's going to be a good dude.
Oh, both my daughters are going to be better men than I am.
Yeah.
Bro. That's the truth. But both of my kids went on their due date. It was vaginal births. Wasn't there for the second, but for the first, I straight up tell you what, that epidural bullshit. That is the weirdest drug. That's the weirdest drug. And then listen to me. Whenever you're on an epidural and they go in there with two hands, you're not feeling that, bro. So Meg, don't worry about that, bro. You don't even feel that. You've got no idea that they're in there. They're in there up to their forearms with two hands.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
I believe it.
You legit got no idea. You legit got no idea. The dad does. The dad can see it, and he's like, "Bro, listen. Yeah, I'm not gonna scare you about the epidural. I'm not gonna do it. I'll tell you the story if you want to hear it, but I'm not.
I'm just
No,
gonna
I'm not gonna.
manifest for Meg that she's gonna have a healthy baby boy.
Oh yeah, it'll be fine. And then
Yeah.
like shit, my baby mama was on the drip too. Like after the epidural, like she could give herself her. And realistically, just so you're aware, that's mind game. You're not actually getting anything fed into you by hitting that button. No matter how many times you want to press, you're not getting anything fed into you by that. They've already given you all the medicine. That's all mind game.
I just want to thank y'all for staying on and listening to us bullshit back and forth. Like y'all, like we've had 15, 14 consistently throughout the whole show. Like
True.
I'm very happy that even if no one came in and said, I'm very happy we had 14 consistently. Not two like fucking Lizzie.
Oh,
"Oh, there's only two people here, but I appreciate people being here.
yeah,
Really
I
do.
appreciate anyone that shows up. So my baby mama went through the epidural process, and she was very fair veined. Like they had to have an anesthesiologist actually give her the IV and all that kind of stuff because they couldn't find her veins or whatever. Like they tried, the nurses tried, they did the best they could. Anesthesiologist came in and gave her the IV or whatever. Whenever they were giving her the epidural, though, like they give it to you in your back, it's a needle. It's a needle as long as I don't know, it's like 12 inches long. I could be exaggerating, but it was a huge needle, right? They go into your back. And while they're giving it to her, they're like monitoring her, and she's like, "What side do you feel that on?" And the lady and Haley was like, "Oh, I feel it on my right side." The anesthesiologist looked at me and she was like, and she mouthed, "She shouldn't be feeling that on the right side." I'm just like, "Are you trying to freak me out, bro?" But yeah, no. Once it kicks in and once it's done, like you legit feel nothing. And she's in her up to her forearms with both hands, just doing this or whatever. I don't know.
God. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. It's like 5 or 6 stitches after that. That's about it. That's about it. That's about it.
You're like freaking her out, bro.
I think it just depends on like,
I don't know.
and then like Maddie went on her due date. So I remember that morning we went, so she started having Braxton Hicks contractions, and she got nervous, and it was obviously our first baby. So she got nervous about it. And like, I was like, okay, like there's several things we can do to help break water. Cause realistically we called, cause we'd had no idea. So we called the doctor and they were like, yeah, you should not come. They'll send you home if you don't go during the right dilation or whatever. If it's like Braxton Hicks, they'll pretty much just be like, nah, you're wasting your time. So it was like 5:50 in the morning. We went and I was like, yeah, let's go for a walk. Cause they say all the books that I read or whatever, like going for a walk would help like speed up the process of breaking water. So we went for a walk and like we only got like 5 houses away. Water broke. Went to the hospital. 2:41 in the afternoon, Maddie was born. The time in between the whole push to the time Maddie was out was like 10 minutes. That's it. Some people's labors are like hours. Was not that long for us. But I know that those are some horror stories. Like some, 10 hours, 12 hours you'll spend in an emergency room doing it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
although, so the doctor came in right. The nurse had already pretty much delivered Maddie. Did it basically on her own. See what I'm saying? Labor process for us was literally from we got to the hospital probably like 6:30, 2:41 in the afternoon. It was done. But the doctor hated me, dude. So the nurse pretty much delivered Maddie. Like Maddie was already out. Doctor came in to just do the rest of it. This. So the doctor's like, "Would you like to cut the umbilical cord?" And I'm like, "You're damn right I would." And they put clamps on the umbilical cord, and you're supposed to cut in between the clamps. So I was like, "Do I cut here or here?" The fucking doctor did not like that. I was like, I know. I'm sorry. It was a sick joke, but
Damn. Damn.
yeah, I think we were.
All the same.
I think we were in the hospital for 3 total days. But, bro, I'm not funny. Are you kidding? You seen
We're
TikTok?
not. We're not funny. We've been told this. Not funny.
That's that's how I am though. Like I did try to make a joke, but the doctor did not like it.
Right.
The doctor did not.
So we're so in May we're expecting that baby boy.
Yep.
I'm happy for you, Meg. Really am.
Yeah.
I know we seem to seem like we have like people that she likes that we don't like that we like, or vice versa. Meg is always good with me.
Yeah. And I don't care what anyone says. You guys can say whatever you want. Pregnancy, all of it, every bit of it, beautiful thing.
Yeah, and
maybe not to you, but to me as a father, all of it's beautiful. I don't care. That was my greatest accomplishment, my greatest achievement.
I could have. There are times where I appreciate that, Meg. I do feel though I could have been better in certain areas.
Oh yeah, so could I. I've still got plenty of learning to do.
I constantly I'm an overthinker anyway.
Same.
So like, I feel like there's areas where I'm like, damn, I failed my kids, and that's a normal parent thing. You're gonna find that when you raise kids, you're like, am I doing this right? Am I being a good dad, or am I teaching them the right
Oh
thing?
yeah, my
And
God,
that's for the mom, like that. Yeah.
The first one, you beat yourself up over every little fucking thing.
Yeah.
Then the second one comes along, and you're like, nah.
Oh yeah, you're very. I remember.
I'm used to it.
When my first kid was born, like they're playing on the playground. I'm like, I am like a hawk. Like, no, don't fall. Don't
fall. Oh my God, they're gonna skin their knees.
And then my daughter was born. I'm like, you got it. You got it. You're good. You're good.
Go ahead. Climb that skyscraper, bro. Climb that skyscraper.
Yeah, you got it.
Because obviously, there's no book, but like the hardest part about it is like, because I know Haley psyched herself out like so much because all she did was like read horror stories about it, and I'm like, oh, you're just freaking yourself out literally for no reason. You have no idea what it's going to be like. Like it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Yeah, stay away from horror stories. Don't listen to anyone's horror stories because it's most likely not going to be the same for you.
And I come from like when I don't overthink, or like, I come from like me and baby mom are split up. She has primary custody. The non-custodial parent, as most cases there when in Texas. They grow up faster when you don't have them full time. And that's the thing that makes me sad. So
good night, Roxy.
I guess my advice to you, Meg, is cherish when they're really, really young.
Oh, like, bro, that time,
I miss it. I miss it.
Like, the worst thing that anyone ever told me. I'll be honest. The worst thing anyone ever told me is one day you're gonna pick your child up, you're gonna put them down for the last time. That's the worst thing anyone ever told me because it comes true.
Oh,
it comes true. It's absolutely fucking true. And then you're
Mm.
like, wow, bro.
Mm.
Can't ever get those times back. Cannot ever get those times back. That's the hardest part. Because it goes by so fucking quick. Sorry. I have to tell the truth. That's the truth. It goes by way too quick.
It does.
Can't stop because it's true. And that's what you gotta cherish. All of those times. Like, I loved being there for my child when she first started sitting up, when she first started crawling. I was there for like all of it. So like I love that portion of it. And then eventually they're going to start talking. And then eventually after that, they're going to start talking shit.
I'm good, Meg. The saddest thing for me is my daughter doesn't even remember me being in the house. My son does, but my daughter don't. 'Cause she was young.
Yeah.
The kids grow up fast anyway, regardless of you're with them 24/7 or what I do is split, custody. They just grow faster. I feel like they grow faster when you don't have them as much.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
like I do 50-50 custody, and it's like, my God, they kind of look different whenever they come back. And then my oldest, she went through a growth spurt, and like, fuck, bro. She totally looked different whenever she came back from her mom's house one time. And I'm just like, my fucking God. Where does the time go? That's the hardest. That's the hardest.
My son is 13. I feel like this summer is when puberty is going to hit. He's going to have a deep voice. He hasn't hit it yet. I just talked to him yesterday.
My oldest,
That's a hit.
not to divulge too much private information, and I'm obviously not going to try to embarrass her, but she got her period when she was 10, and that was like, she was with me. She was with me for like a month at that time. That is such a weird conversation for a father to have with a daughter. I had no idea what to do. Had no idea what to say. I was just like, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a bath. We're gonna do a bath. I'm gonna get you a heating pad because that's gonna help. I'm also gonna go to the store. Went to the store, man. I bought like 45 different packages of pads. I had no idea what I was shopping for, and chocolates and all different kinds of things. That was the only thing that I could do. It's the only thing that I thought that I knew how to do, and I don't know if I did the right thing. I have no idea, but I did the best I could.
Sorry. Hey. Ooh.
It hits different. It hits different. You're allowed to be.
Yeah. I'm trying to do my best. I will say this. I'm not talking bad. I don't try to talk bad about their mom. We went through a lot. She cheated, but also I don't want to sit here and say it was all her, but that was the spark that made it split up. But I had my chance to go back, and I just couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to do it because I was hurt so bad by it.
No, yeah.
But and that was a long time ago. But I don't necessarily miss her, but I do miss the family dynamic of being there when you get home from work and being able to. Because I had that growing up. I had it. I had that. I never had to go through that.
Yeah.
And now my kids went through that, and that it's hard. But they're good kids, though. They're really good kids. I love them to death, and I I'll say this as a bias. I have the best kids in the world. Like you would say, I have the best kids in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
I think all of us would.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, that time was tough for me too. Like me and the baby mama, we split up 5 times through the course of our 11-year relationship.
Yeah.
Like the 5th and final time, I was just like, yeah, I don't know. I did ask her. I was like, is there anything we could do? Counseling? Anything? You know, I wanted to make sure that it was like over
Right.
when it was over. But yeah,
Right.
it was, I don't know. I don't know if it's the same for every family dynamic. I have no idea. But like, I would have stuck through all of the horrible shit to keep my family together.
Yeah.
I absolutely would have. I would have been lying to anybody if I said
Yeah.
the opposite. Like I would have done anything. But I knew she cheated on me multiple times. She legitimately moved in the boyfriend that she has now. She moved him in when she was 8 months pregnant with my child.
You're a better man than me, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm glad they're happy. At least I hope they're happy. Whatever. But yeah, it was fucked up. It was fucked up.
But you did what you could.
No. And then I didn't even find out that Parker was born. I didn't find out till the day after. And that was hard. That was hard. That was a struggle for me.
Yeah.
Because I would have loved to have been there. I didn't have to be in the room, but goddamn, let me be at the hospital. You know, it is what it is, but
There you go, bro. There you go.
oh, I know. It's gonna be the greatest you've ever experienced. I can guarantee that. I'm hyping myself up because it's gonna be the greatest I've ever experienced.
Yeah, 5 days, bro.
5 fucking days, dude. One of you should be there with a camera though, because we're not gonna be able to film us meeting for the first time.
Wait, are you meeting? You're meeting where you live?
Yeah, I'm picking her up from the airport.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
A lot more effort shown. I like that. That's how it should be for you.
Bro, she's the fucking greatest. She's the fucking greatest. I've said it multiple times, but there's not another person on the goddamn planet that has ever looked at me the way that she does. So
Good.
it's
glad
it's
that
fantastic. I love the way that it makes me feel. So
Good. I know you were you went through a breakup, and then I'm like, man, you deserve the world, bro. And then that quick.
yeah, some people say
I knew it
it's too
could.
quick.
I knew it could too. Everyone has a crush on Charles.
It's not entirely true, but you know.
Yeah. These are my confessions.
Honestly,
Not everybody has
I
a
think-
crush on Charles.
I think everybody talks about like the speed of things. Like everybody has a comment. Like I've had friends that have had comments about that, and I'm just like, bro, don't talk to me about speed of anything. You fuck on the first date, bro. Just stop. just stop. I don't know. And
Okay.
I think two people that aren't playing fucking games. What are you talking about? Speed. What are you talking about? Quick. What are you talking about? Fast. Two people that aren't
So-
playing games that mean what they're saying. It ain't
So
quick.
you mentioned fuck on the first date. So I have to tell you a story. Okay. All right.
Oh, I love story time.
Okay. So after I found out baby mom was cheating, right? Like a month or two went by, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go date someone myself. Not the best coping mechanism at the time, but I was still 28, 29 at the time, whatever it was. So I went on Plenty of Fish, right? You know, it wasn't. You been? I don't know if you ever been on Plenty of Fish, but anyway.
No dating
Yeah.
sites.
Okay, well, yeah. Anyway, found this girl, super into me, right? She had a vow. Like she already had 2 kids, but she vowed not to have sex with anybody else until she was married, right? And I'm like, at the time, I'm like, I needed love. Like I was so like, I need love. I need attention. And then she was giving that to me, right? We did it for 10 months, never had sex.
God damn.
Yes, I know. I know. I know. I did a lot for this woman too. And like
Wow.
by the end of it, I said, "You were not worthy or worth it enough to keep going with this shit. Like I'm not getting sex, and this is bullshit. I'm out."
That's a whole
10 months, bro. 10 months.
God, 10
Yeah.
months, Dame. If
Yeah.
we did 10 months and I don't get any sex, bro, you're done. You're fired. You're fired.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
You're saying like,
I'm
you know,
kidding.
like what the fuck? And then after that, oh, that's 2 months though, and you were 19 and and a virgin. Yes, Meg. Like I'm talking about you heard the situation here. Like, come on now.
Yeah,
I'm-
that's way different.
I get that. I totally get that.
Look,
Uh,
I am not that dude that's like, yeah, 3 dates and we have to do it. I don't care about the time frame. But yeah, it's 10 months. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird.
you gotta
I'm sorry,
understand.
bro.
Oh, so I had been married for or 6 years at that point, and with this girl for 8 years. So like we got together very young. So I was very new to the dating world at that
Yeah,
time.
10
So
10 months is wild. 10 months.
and I was still like, at the time, I did not have like any self confidence. I had no like. You got to think I looked way different in my 20s than I do in my 30s. Like I have to show you pictures of my 20s than I do my 30s. I look way different. I think I'm better looking in my 30s than I ever was in my 20s. I wasted my 20s, to be honest. But like,
I did not.
I totally did.
We talked about this before.
I didn't have a single tattoo on me until I was 29. So there's that. But anyway,
Yeah, I was much later than that, so
yeah. So
I wouldn't have been, but I met the
and
baby
so
mama.
right after the girl I dated after my baby mama, I finally divorced, and then that's when I met this bipolar, schizophrenic girl that almost ruined my life. That I did that story on a Freedom Fan podcast one time. That's for another podcast. I could really go on for days about that one. Yeah. But yeah, I'll get into that to another day because that was when I was very at like low self esteem and just wanting love, wanting affection, and like I just grasped at anybody that would give it to me. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, this might come as a shock to most people. It'll probably get screen recorded, which is cool. I'm at my lowest self-esteem today than ever before in my entire life. My 20s,
Why do you have a low self esteem right now?
I don't know, man. Because women are weird. Women are weird, and they have a weird way of like controlling your feelings after you've been broken up with them for a long time. I didn't date anybody for 1.5 years after the baby mama. That relationship sent me into therapy, bro. Fuck me up. Fuck me up for a long
I just described the one that, well, not described, but like that one fucked me up pretty bad. Well, and being and like with the baby mama too. Yeah, I've been to therapy a lot for that, but
Yeah. After the baby mama is like, it was 1.5 years, but like I kept going. Nope. Never getting into another relationship ever. Never. Met a lady, had a threesome on the first day. And I was like, okay, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing this for the next several years. the next several years. I don't know. It was a fun time, but I don't know. Women have a weird way of hurting you, dude. That's just all there is to it. There's no dude out there on the planet that could ever hurt me the way a woman does. That's for sure.
Yeah.
No, you're just filling my head full of steam, bro. Get out of here. You're
Bro,
blocked.
like you're a good looking
blocked
dude. Like
forever.
why aren't you
I'm just being open and honest
Yeah.
with him as a person. Like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's been a couple of relationships over the past several years that's fucked my head up. Just who I am.
well, you should have every reason to be high self-esteem now.
I'm confident enough. I just, mentally it fucked me up.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
And it'll be
we've been on
something
here.
like it'll be something that I carry for a long time.
Right.
I think everybody does that, but
Yeah. Yeah, we've been over at 2 hours. You want to call it?
we can.
Yeah. Feel pretty good.
We were live for 2 hours.
Yeah, bro.
How'd that even happen?
Time flies when you're having fun, dude.
This I know to be true.
Yeah.
I know to be true.
We had consistently 10 viewers or more the whole time. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Facts.
So
Love you, Butters.
Butters,
Love all the rest of your faces too.
thanks for stopping in. We appreciate it. I guess we're gonna be guests on the Freedom Fam this week. I don't know. So that's what I heard.
I'm gonna message them as soon as we're
Yeah.
done.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, we'll go on.
Play that outro,
Let's have
baby.
big fucking time. Love y'all's faces. Don't talk shit about my Jose Echoes.
Know that this is goaded.